figure out some with those mic stands, you know.
Something.
Here we go. Hi guys, how's it going? It's you're listening to the Almost Never podcast. I'm your co-host Josh.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Trey. What's going on, guys?
What's cracking?
It's a busy week. How you guys doing so
Ooh,
far?
busy. I like that. You've been doing a lot of stuff, getting
A
everything done.
little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. It's busy in a good way, not like I'm fucking drained at the end of it, but you know, getting older. I can't quite roll with it like I used to be able to.
Getting old.
Yeah, this has actually been a good week. My niece and my sister are out here from New Orleans, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to kick it with them. Haven't seen my niece in like 8 years.
How old is she?
15.
Trey's playing Uncle Trey.
Damn.
Yeah, you
Uncle
know, spent
Trey.
some money on her yesterday. Going to take her to Six Flags. I guess we're going tomorrow now, which is better.
Oh, tomorrow instead of Monday?
Yeah, tomorrow instead of Monday. We're going to go resurrect with Jesus at Six Flags.
Oh,
Yeah, so that should
be
be
nice.
super cool. Yeah, because I believe it's Easter tomorrow.
I believe it is as well.
This is true.
Yep. And no, yeah, it's cool because they're gonna go back home on Tuesday. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen her in a while, so it's been really
create
cool.
those core memories.
I need to. Yeah, I've been a bad uncle, so I gotta just spend money and. make
I
up for it.
have to spend money. Been bad, so I got.
I've been bad. I mean,
buy.
I tell her and my sister that I'm like a kid, just like she is, and because my sister's 8 years older than I am. So
There's a big gap in between each
a little bit,
generation. or
yeah.
something
So it's
like
kind of
that.
like we're from two generations in a sense. So it's just like, yeah.
Did you guys hang out last night?
Definitely, yeah. I took her to the mall, bought her some Air Force Ones, got some food. They're up at my cousin's house right now, so doing some Easter
Does she
stuff.
got good drip, good swag for her age?
My sister's weird, so she's doing what she can.
Yeah, you know,
I love
weird,
her, but
it's weird,
she's- yeah.
weird's a vibe, it's a feel.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
know, it's a strong word too, but no, yeah, take it how you will. But yeah, no, she's just a little different. So yeah, she's got drip. She knows drip for sure. She was talking about like Ice Spice, and I was bumping some of that with her. So she's definitely into the music for sure.
Kids love Ice Spice.
Yeah, she loved that Ice Spice Pink Panther song.
I mean, that one's pretty good.
Liar. It's catchy.
It's pretty good.
It's a catchy song.
Yeah, you know.
That's the reason why I heard it before.
It's hard for her to do wrong, especially with like features and stuff these days.
Yeah, she was a feature on that song, but it was a good song. But what's up with you?
I'm just listening to you guys talk about family. It's good. Yeah.
Are you completely moved now? Moving out of the old spot, or is it?
No.
That was so depressing how
Yeah.
you said no.
I made sure to make it sound like
just
that.
because fucking moving is
Moving
so
sucks,
stressful.
man.
I fucking hate
What's
it.
been the worst
Especially
part?
Is it been all just you?
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
been the
yeah.
worst part so far?
To move, looking at the prices of new places.
Where are you looking to move to?
Costa Mesa.
I gotta ask you,
Ask away.
why are you staying in the OC?
Because
Job?
they pay me down there.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. They don't believe in the work from anywhere, even though I could work from anywhere. But
What's the farthest you're willing to go?
to commute?
what about like?
Not far.
What about like?
I hate the commute, man.
What about
driving
like?
too,
Can you
bro.
live in the
Right,
South
right
Bay and then drive to OC for work? Like, what's the commute like that?
Just living. So I work in like Irvine, Costa Mesa. If I just live up the freeway in Anaheim, it's like a 45-minute commute.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 'cause
It's
the
that bad.
It's
So what, on
beca-
the 5?
Yeah.
The 5 is terrible,
It's
in the
terrible.
morning, dude. And
Yeah.
even in that, it's not clear until like after 6:30.
My
It's just
God.
soul sucking.
That
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
that's like worse than. No, it's about.
And then
4 or
the
5
toll
on
road,
those
the
sides.
133 is so expensive.
Yeah, and it doesn't even. I used it the other day, and you get to the end of it, and you're still in traffic, like 20
Because
minutes
it
traffic.
dumps you right at the 91, which
Yeah.
is dumps you in traffic.
So I'm trying to picture more something like whatever. If I do it for a year, I'm with the business I'm working with right now. Like locking in equity is the most important piece for me. So when I leave, I still have a bite of the business.
Oh, real equity, not sweat equity.
Yeah, no, real. Because I know
What, they give you guys like stock options?
now you get percentage ownership.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it wouldn't be big, but
It's like startup.
yeah. And we're for sure going to be bought. The people who are investing in us aren't trying to see us ride out.
What's the lowest percentage that you would be willing to accept?
Well, I think they only gave my boss 0.5, so
That's your boss. So what, you would take like 0.2?
no, I'd go 0.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, we're like equals basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're hoping for that. You're just hoping for that big buyout, right?
Yeah.
Are we all?
One of the other people competition last year, they got bought out for like $7 billion. So there's only
0.5 of $7 billion.
You know what I mean?
That's
How
more
does that
than,
how does that work in like this the tech space? Like, because I know a lot of businesses are like startups and their sole
that's the whole plan.
position is to like get bought eventually. So like,
Yeah.
how does that work? You guys just like build something up to present to sell somebody, a
Yep.
bigger corporation?
Yep.
That
So the
kinda-
people that are basically your investors, their goal is to put enough money in for you to be successful for them to sell you to who they already know. Like they're already.
Is it like you're bringing something new to the table, or you are pinpointing what they need and just doing that better?
you need
so-
a compelling product, right?
Yeah, you need compelling product, and then you also people that buy you like, it's going to add to their
What
product,
they do,
what they do.
exactly.
Yeah, and then they can take it and like make it proprietary on their side.
Got you.
Yeah, so that's like the main goal for any tech thing. My CEO, he was telling me like last year, he's like, yeah, I plan on like in 5 years not being. He wants to move to Texas, so his goal is not to be with the company in 5 years. Like,
Starting companies is a lot different these days than it used to be like 5-10 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
whereas I think a startup originally used to be like, the goal was to like become huge,
make it, yeah,
not to be bought out
Yeah.
bought by a huge company.
Mhm.
I think like now it's mergers.
I think a
mergers
lot of
and
people realize
acquisitions.
like, oh, we're not going to be Apple. Like I think like a lot of people were like, oh, we'll start in a garage and then one day we'll
It's
be
like you can win so much, but it's like they ultimately have way more capital.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we are winning on the scale of us winning, but I mean,
It's dropping the bucket still.
Totally. Yeah. So
makes
And-
sense, both sides.
yeah. And because tech moves so quickly for a lot of the startups, the people that are the investors, they want to sell their investment so they can move on their money to the next thing. So they don't have, that's their plan. It's like, this isn't going to last forever.
Are they getting like full face for evaluation, or it's always like a negotiation?
Well, it was easy to get about like full face for evaluation before that whole thing with like, service as a software. Like they all dropped because people realized you actually aren't worth anything. You take things like Netflix or things like that. Like they make their money on a monthly process, and you can cancel it anytime. So the money that they have they don't have like a
It's
locked
like
in
back end catalog.
Yeah, exactly. So now you have to negotiate your cost, like what you actually bringing to the table, the long term of it. I know though, like what's crazy on our side, we're launching a new software, an upgrade next month, and we already have Chat GPT built into the thing.
There you go.
Yeah, so like, it's cool by me, but like my job is going to switch to now make sure that the GPT is always fed new correct data.
So GPT in.
Yeah, that's their whole plan. I mean, really, like it's been for a while. Like they want basically our whole thing to go AI. So the people who are using it, they save money, which sucks because you're firing people ultimately, but we're saving you money.
I mean, that's cost cutting in general.
Yeah.
That's what everybody. You buy the company, then you trim the fat.
Yeah.
The fat.
Totally.
Being humans.
I mean, that's what I do with the steak. So might as well do that.
I
with
mean,
the
a lot of
business.
people cutting costs. McDonald's.
A lot of people are cutting costs right now. It's gonna be. It's looking like it's gonna be a bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's saying recession pretty soon. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how bad that really is. I mean, I know there'll still be NBA games, so I'll be okay.
I wonder if universal wage will become a thing.
I don't think so.
Ooh, I don't even know if I like that.
I know you wouldn't like that.
Universal wage. Oh, you mean like just universal income? You mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Universal income.
I was like they could barely get a
I
fucking
don't know if
agree
I
on
like that.
a universal minimum wage. Like they don't agree on a universal minimum wage. I think there's places in the country, maybe even like Alabama, Georgia. I think it's still like fucking $7 or something like that.
$7.
That's actually probably-
that's a blessing, bro. It may be like in the
I think
fives.
fives. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't know. Maybe 5 is the federal
the federal minimum
because
wage.
it's like the low. That's the
Because California is like 14 or some shit, right?
15.
It's
15,
like
50, I
15,
think.
And you
depending on how many
it's
employees
still
you
nothing.
have.
You still
I think
can.
if you have like if you're considered a smaller business, either you pay a little less or more. I forget
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. I think it's funny when people talk about making like 6 figures on like influencers who are like, you know, I made 6 figures. Like, bro, I made 6 figures last year. That's not like, it really isn't.
And depending how you count to figures, I mean, a lot of people
True.
make 6 figures.
Is there
True.
a affordable part of Orange County? I heard.
No.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
actually
there
heard-
is.
I heard-
Anaheim.
I heard that there's
Anaheim.
there's the hood in Anaheim.
That's it. That's why it's
Which-
affordable.
Anaheim.
I actually heard that from a weed delivery driver.
Yeah, Anaheim and Santa Ana, both. But like, if you read like any of the like reviews at any of the places to rent there, like places to straight up like, yeah, your car's gonna get stolen at least like 3 times. It's just like, I know it's not gonna be that, you know.
You do have a very desirable vehicle.
I might be stoked if they stole it.
He would.
Oh, because the
Cash.
because the fucking used value's like
Yeah,
everything right now. So
I'd be like, well, I need that money.
Give me that, bro.
hey, that might be an investment in your because Irvine's got to be fucking expensive.
crazy.
Right?
Starting to sound
22,
like a
24.
Ponzi scheme over here. I'm not a part of this, guys. Starting to sound like insurance fraud.
As soon as it's cut, Trey's gonna be like, so what about that? What about?
So I know you guys need investing. So
I have
Stolen car
some
investments?
knowledge that might interest you.
I know how the feds move.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically, I mean, still moving slowly. This week though, I had like two procedures, one on my neck and one on my jaw. Dude,
That
I
shit
look
looked weird.
like an alien. I actually freaked
I
out when I
thought it
looked at it.
was.
I thought it was a filter because it's like,
Dude, I did too.
is that like a crazy jaw filter? I was like,
I was like, and then when I realized it wasn't, I said, "Oh, Sean's poor dear soul."
Yeah. So like I was all looped, right? Like I come out like
you got to
the-
put a little screenshot.
Oh yeah, you
of
gotta
that
put a
at the
picture
bottom.
of it for
'Cause
sure.
In the eyes
You look like
of an
what's it like,
angel.
handsome Squidward, but like weird.
Ooh, that's bad. That's a bad.
Dude, I look like I
but
had
with your jaw, your
I had like
fucking jaw
botched
was like-
cheek
That's like
fillers,
saying
man.
you look like a cute powder. Like remember?
Oh,
Oh, powder.
like
wow, that's a cut. I don't think that many people.
Most
know
people
about
won't know
powder.
what you're talking about. Like cocaine?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. It was a movie.
Yeah.
It was a movie.
Very white boy.
It's like saying it's like saying you're the cute hunchback.
That was the
of Notre
whitest boy
Dame.
alive.
You're the
That
cute
was
hunchback from Notre Dame.
That's what I was calling myself. I was like, damn, I'm like straight Quasimodo.
Quasi.
I was quasi straight up. My eye didn't close.
It didn't. You had to.
I had to-
Justin Bieber.
I had to bring it down, and then like it would stay
He had
down.
the- what's it called? The Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
look
that
like,
was-
I look crazy.
Is it because like was there something like with the muscles, or was it like did you have?
So I had 2
anesthesia?
needles. Yeah. So they put me to sleep, and then they had anesthesia on both sides of my face. Because I had 2 needles into the or to the jaw joints on both
This
sides.
is just him explaining a long drawn out way of saying he got Botox.
I mean, that's some fucked up Botox. It didn't work then.
Oh, it definitely just like it just.
My face
Failed
melted. Isn't it supposed to hold you tight, not freaking just?
He didn't go to Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
You went. You
yeah.
went somewhere.
But it's pretty crazy.
That
They,
sucks. How long's the recovery?
A week.
But the thing in your mouth.
Oh, forever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Wait, what thing in your mouth?
I have to wear this bottom like retainer thing. It's like a splint.
When you sleep, or
For the first 8 weeks, it's basically 24/7.
Oh,
unless
do you
I'm
have it in right
talking. No, because
Oh.
it
then you
adds,
talk like
it
this.
adds a little bit. Oh yeah. But
Ah.
then after 8 weeks, it's every night for dude just said for the rest of your life. I was like, well, yeah.
Just at night though.
Yeah, because
Okay.
my jaw. So what the reason why is my jaw was pulled up and back, and the discs in my jaw were popped out, like that are supposed to like keep the jaw like steady, and so my bone was rubbing against the head of the bottom jaw was rubbing against the socket of the
What?
top.
What caused this? Just natural
I mean, people
jaw
call
clenching.
it TMJD, but it's like it's jaw clenching.
I just realized because like I went to the dentist for the first time in like 7 years, and I was almost certain that I had like in my back molars I had cavities, and they were like, no, they're fucking fine. You just clench your jaw, and they're super sensitive. They're like traumatized from me
Yeah.
clenching so much. So you got to get a mouth guard, but I didn't want to pay like fucking
Like
$400 for a mouth guard.
Was that
Yeah.
like when you sleep, you clench?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I even noticed like
Work
in my
up
day to day,
I
like
do.
I will like even when my jaw's not clenched, but like I feel the jaw muscles are like tightened and like it's weird. It's never happened to me before. It's just like in the last maybe a couple of years, I think.
Yeah.
Stress.
I don't know if it's like
Yeah. I think that and like probably diet. Because there's some weird things about like going from soft foods to hard food, like to chewy foods and how it affects your
Oh, you're
jaw.
off the Gerber?
I love chewy foods.
Well, I think it's because now we actually eat way more soft foods than we
Oh,
ever
I
did.
get what you're saying.
So the jaw's not so pronounced and
Is
muscular.
a sandwich a soft food?
bread?
What if the
Depends.
bread's really
It could be.
crunchy?
It could be crunchy, yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
But I would say it's probably soft.
yeah.
Well, PB&J is soft.
Oh,
but is that a
that's my
sandwich?
shit.
That's a for sure.
How
a
is it
sandwich.
not a
How is
sandwich?
That? Yeah, that's like the iconic
Don't
sandwich.
don't give me your semantics with this one because that's a fucking.
I'm just
sandwich.
saying, is it a sandwich?
Is a hot dog a
Yes.
sandwich? Is
What-
is
What
gazpacho a
is a
soup?
sandwich? I think a
Gazpacho
sandwich has
a
to have
soup?
meat in it, bro.
Why?
A grilled cheese is not a sandwich because it's called a
Because
grilled cheese
it's called
sandwich.
yeah,
I
that's
believe.
true.
That's why I believe it's a difference. It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
This is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Sandwich.
There you go. Maybe that's what it is.
When do you ever call a sandwich just a sandwich?
Anytime you have
Hey,
like a turkey and
you-
ham,
you go to the-
or a-
You go,
go to the
hey, I
deli,
want a
hey,
sandwich. What
Can I
kind?
get
sandwich?
Can I have a sandwich? Hey, do you guys carry sandwich?
What do you want on it? Sandwich.
Yeah, it's got meat in it. Surprise me.
Oh, that surprised me.
I want sandwich,
Sir?
Give me fucking sandwich.
Is a hot dog a sandwich though?
I mean, in the future, it's
Is a hot pocket a sandwich?
No,
no.
that's a
It
calzone
says sandwich on the box.
or
Does it?
It says
Dumb.
snack sandwich.
a hot pocket. Really?
Does it really?
You just
When's the
gave
last
me
time you had a Hot Pocket?
slice smile like these motherfuckers don't know. They're not going to check the packaging.
Yeah, I know, right? When's the last time you had a hot
That's right.
pocket?
Thumbnail right here.
Not too recently, but I know it's a snack sandwich.
Is a egg McMuffin a sandwich?
No, I believe that's a McMuffin classification.
But it's not even a muffin though, because
Wait,
It was
so
a muffin that they cut it open and
A
they
ham-
mixed it.
hamburgers.
But
is
it wasn't a. It was
They
a,
cut it open and mixed it.
would you say a burger is a sandwich?
not even a muffin. A burger is a burger.
Okay, well, technically the first burger was a sandwich.
Hamburger
it was,
sandwich because
just-
didn't have
yeah.
a bun. It had
bread.
Mm-hmm. And if you've ever, I've been there.
You
When I
been
don't-
there?
When I don't have buns and I just need to have a bread.
I thought you actually went to like the historic landmark place. He's like, no, I've been there.
No, I've been there at the point where I just had 2 slices of bread and I had a patty, and I was like, well,
I
no.
believe the
need
first
to
burger
eat.
was like a Juicy Lucy or something.
What's
You
the
ever heard about
poorest
that?
meal you ever made yourself, Josh?
Besides like like top ramen that sort of thing. Like
no, I need the
I-
most
I would say-
the poorest but gourmet.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna
what's
say
the
the-
poorest thing you made yourself, but you thought you were doing
well,
something?
like
I already know what yours is.
whenever it is, like I just will saute veggies and just put it in either a sandwich or like a tortilla. It's just like
I
veggie.
mean,
it's like, but that's like gourmet. But
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's just fucking what I had.
Wait,
yeah.
So you just have like
I had, like-
fajitas and bread?
I had like
It's a wrap.
It was like onions,
How is it a wrap as if
You
it's
put
in
tortilla.
bread?
onions, carrots, cabbage, some
But
garlic
you
or
said you
some
put
shit.
it in bread.
Yeah, in like a sandwich.
Or sometimes you put it in tortilla though, yeah?
Yeah, or tortilla,
Alright.
whatever.
All right.
Like it's like, oh, it was good, but it was like, damn, that was a struggle meal for sure. Like,
Do you toast the bread when you do that?
Yeah, because I don't want to feel more poor than I already am.
Do you cut up the veggies all like you're doing stuff like Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, I'm like
Like-
julienning
gotta
that
be
shit.
nice.
Like you gotta
Oh
dice
my
it. You know,
goodness.
it's got to
So
be
there's
in like
no,
proper
no
sandwich.
cheese or anything. Nothing.
I mean, yeah, cheese if I can afford it.
If you have it.
I'll steal it though.
'Cause
I steal cheese.
This type of meal
I don't like
is what you have.
I don't like to pay for like.
how do you?
Because dude, do you know how much Kraft singles cost?
Yes, I do.
They're
I just bought
expensive.
them the other day, and I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. You could
I don't
buy
eat
2
that.
blocks of cheese for that.
I think.
What is Kraft? That's not cheese.
It's
It's
cheese.
cheese.
It's American cheese, but it's like there's no other
Cheese and
cheese.
Jace.
There's no cheese adjacent.
Yeah.
I will still say like there's no better cheese on a burger, grilled cheese
There is
than
no
than
grilled cheese.
fucking
The
American
best
cheese.
Grilled
Grilled
cheese
cheese?
for sure.
It's a Kraft single. That's a.
But especially if you want like
staple.
a hamburger,
But don't
cheese,
let it
if
sit
you
for
want
too long.
if you want a
You can't.
cheeseburger, like
Eat that quick.
You can't, or you got to do something to
Get a little
reheat it.
rubbery.
What's your best struggle meal? Your gourmet struggle meal?
I mean, I don't want to take yours, but I've definitely used it before.
What is it? You can take it. I'll switch it up.
Will you?
Mm-hmm.
Tuna
Man of many.
quesadilla.
That's a struggle meal.
Oh, but
tuna
like they're
quesadilla.
delicious.
They are.
PB&J struggle, like, but I eat those like goddamn near every day.
But I think a struggle meal is like you look at what you have. You're like, what do I have?
Oh, do you want to hear a struggle meal?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
What
I
do
don't
you-
have
what have
bread,
you-
but I have
what
peanut
have
butter
you
and-
concocted out of nothing.
If you don't
and
have
made
it.
and made a meal, and you're
I will make a
eating it and just
PB&J
like-
with a tortilla instead of
I've
bread.
That's
done
not
that.
that bad. That's not that bad.
But-
But it's
I
because
get
I
it.
had no bread and I had no
Yeah.
money to buy bread, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I got tortillas.
I remember I heard the homie say it was a funny one. He got like top ramen and would throw like tuna in it with peanuts, like it was Kung Pao chicken.
I hope he crushed those up at least.
Yeah.
No, he just got
I
whole ass
mean-
peanuts in there.
I hope it wasn't like super watery too. That'd
It
be-
could have been.
Well, it
could've
really
been.
depends on how you cook your ramen. Like, have you seen it where you put in just enough water and it like absorbs all the water? I
Yeah.
love
Yeah, it
that.
That's
shit.
becomes
best
like
way.
a mush.
I definitely just eat top ramen crackers though.
Top ramen crackers.
Oh,
Like
like
eat it raw.
That's a struggle meal. I've been there. Ritz and just cheese.
oh yeah. I mean, like
I mean, that's just like a sun. That's like a summer afternoon.
I've
as a
literally-
kid.
You
I've
pretend like you're
eaten-
doing stuff. You're just eating Ritz and cheese. Like it's a struggle
well,
meal.
I've eaten like tortilla chips and peanut butter.
cheese.
It's
That's
like I was high and I had no
Yeah.
other food in my
Yeah.
because I can't buy snacks like because
what I'm saying. The
I
struggle
eat them.
meals. Yeah.
I have no self control.
If I don't have anything besides like an apple or something or like a banana, I'll use that as like my bread. So it's like peanut butter.
How do
Apple
you use
bread?
a banana as a bread.
You can't really, but basically
Wait, what do you put in between?
peanut butter and jelly.
That's not a sandwich then. By you know,
no, it's not a sandwich at
You
all.
make little
It's a-
minis.
it's like an infused fruit or something.
Dude, yeah, I'm just like I need to have something that makes my
That's
brain
a
think.
struggle meal. Dude, that's
Man.
so struggle.
Yup.
That makes me sad. I don't even know what that you
That's
call
a.
that.
But if I do it and I cut it all nice and they look like finger food, so I'm like, oh, I'm just like,
Oh, I've also done. I just have tortillas and I'll just put butter on it and salt and that's it. It's fucking good though, but
like a cold
it's very
tortilla.
sad.
Like a cold
No,
tortilla.
no. I cook it on the.
slide the butter on.
But it's sad. It's delicious and
Just salt,
delicious and sad.
butter, and tortilla. Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
that's a super struggle. No, I mean my super struggle, I guess, would be like Kraft Blue Box and hot dogs cut up in it.
Bro, that's like a Filipino delicacy. Have you ever had Filipino spaghetti? It's just like ketchup, noodles,
I've
and
seen
fucking
it.
hot
No,
dogs
I'm
chopped
leery of that,
Yeah.
dude. I'm weird.
up.
I'm
Hey,
leery of that.
Should we go to? Have you ever had Jollibee?
Yes, I
I've
have.
never had Jollibee. Is it the chicken place?
And
No,
spaghetti.
they're known for it's Filipino fast food, but they're known for chicken and spaghetti.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Their
It's actually
chicken
kinda fire.
is twice fried, real crispy.
Twice fried.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know this, but Filipino people love fried chicken.
No, don't you guys? Did you
Love
guys
it.
make the
They do.
like General Tso's chicken?
That's Chinese people.
Oh, General Tso's Chinese.
They're pretty much the same, but all Asians are.
What
Pretty-
about Korean barbecue? Is that you guys?
Yeah,
That's just
totally
so-
Filipino. That's a Filipino creation. Like
Damn.
little do they know.
I'm gonna have just like a little like tray meter.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
like
gonna say some wild shit.
it's gonna be like full size run. There's like that one guy, the triggered meter, and we're gonna have that
Yeah.
for both-
Triggered.
It's both me and Sean.
Yeah,
and then
just listen to
Triggered.
The tray
Fully
trigger.
triggered.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist. It was too good. You laid me up for that one. No, but it is. I've never had.
Let's get it after this. It's just right up the street.
All right. I haven't eaten. I
haven't
literally
eaten.
made my niece and
I
my sister.
I
for today,
ate
a
this. I ate today, so I escaped my fate of last
Y'all,
weekend.
last week Josh passed
He died.
out.
Bro, I
the second
died.
we turned the camera off, he passed out.
Died.
Like died. We went
Gone.
and got food, and
Came around the corner and he would just
I was
like,
like, I'm not in
we
a good
thought
place
you
right
had
now.
disappeared
Yeah.
forever.
yeah, thought somebody stole you.
We got scared because we came up here, the whole place was unlocked, and then you weren't here.
I mean,
And
honestly,
you left 15 minutes before us.
my door's never locked. So I mean, like, hey,
So
We're
just
like-
everybody knows.
if anybody wants to rob my place,
I was like a
Or hang
mom.
out.
I was like,
Fucking
go and
dirty.
find my Josh. Look and see where he is.
Find my Josh.
unsolicited hangouts.
That's like,
Find my Josh.
yeah. Luckily, we still had Find My Friend.
Yeah, and I was like, he's here somewhere.
Oh, but haven't you disabled yours?
Of course, I'm not weird like that.
Don't keep me.
No,
I
you
don't need
to know
nobody
it.
knowing where I am right now.
You don't need to know where I am. Just know where I need to. I'll be where I need to be, and I'll get there.
The last time I've seen
Trey's
you
so sketchy.
almost unmanageable was New Year's. I was like, Trey was almost like, you were almost
I was
like
there.
off your
That's
shit.
that's the precipice of. That's where I'll stop.
I saw you like I've never seen you become like not unhinged, but like
You ever seen
almost
Sloppy?
he's almost like off his shit.
Almost. That's the
He
precipice.
was
That's.
there. If he had like a couple more shots,
I would have been gone.
or maybe one more shot,
I've
not
seen
even a
homie
shot, like a
Sloppy a
drink.
few
Like
times.
he was like,
I was
this was
right
like-
there. I was right there.
I could see the cracks forming.
Yeah, no, the slip was starting to show. That's why I was like, I got to reel it in.
No, then you were like, I think I should just go home. I was like,
You're like, how are you gonna make it
that's
home?
the worst thing you should do right
And
now.
I texted him when I got home, and I was like, I'm alive.
Did you really drive home?
I took like a.
He went to sleep for
Little
like
nap.
2 hours or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if anybody could sleep at that point.
You
but
said 2 hours, but the first thing on his lips was 30 minutes.
yeah. No. The thing you should know about Trey.
I slept for like 30
The
minutes.
thing you should know about Trey is he has no concept of time.
That's why I didn't say anything. I said you took a little nap.
Yeah.
You know, leave that up to your.
Well, you were
know.
like 30 minutes. That was like 2 hours, but it was enough for me. I wasn't gonna let you like leave. We might have wrestled.
No, yeah, I definitely, and I made it home because there was obviously no one on the road.
Well, and you're here, so that means you made it home.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was fun though. New Year's Eve was fun. That was cool. That was the last time. Yeah, I don't like to get unhinged.
Shout out Ariel. Sorry, I haven't texted you back since then.
Ooh, little Casper.
Casanova, Casper.
Casanova Casper.
I like Casper Casanova
Yeah,
a little better.
Casper
That's Casper
Casanova
Casper.
has a ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
The disappearing Playboy.
Dang.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Dude,
Speaking
your
of
first novella is done.
speaking of disappearing, I saw
David Blaine.
went
Chris
to
Angel?
our bar last night. Our boy Nick DJ'd. I saw Taylor.
Ooh.
I hung out
You
with
saw
Taylor.
DJ?
Hung out with Taylor.
How's he doing?
He's back home after being on the road for I don't know like a month or so with Don Tolliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was with Donnie.
He's going back out soon. But he fucking Irish goodbye'd us last night. Like people were just like, "Where the fuck
Did he
is
leave with the
Trey?"
girl or did he
Tay?
leave by himself?
No. Like, I was like, where the fuck is Tay? Because I was talking to Mill and Neil, and we looked. It's not like our bar's big, so it's like we
Uh-oh.
didn't see him. And then they left, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna leave too. And I just walked home. It wasn't.
Oh,
it's not
dang.
far. It's like a half. It's more than a half mile, but
It's about a mile,
Jeez.
probably.
it's like a 20 minute walk.
Yeah. It's
It's about a
Um,
mile and
about-
stuff.
but halfway through, I could hear you. You guys know Tay's laugh, right?
Yeah.
You heard him?
He's like, I'm not gonna do that in the mic. I don't want to. But I was like, am I that drunk? Because like I'm hearing fucking Taylor
You hearing
in,
things?
in piercing through the night sky, and it was like 2 a.m, and I just lo and behold, I just like walk up on him, and I was like, what the fuck?
Where was
You
he
fucking- He's like, I was like, where the fuck did you go? He's like, you just Irished us, and just like took off. And he's like, it was with his two homies. He's like, we're gonna go to BCD Tofu House. I was like, all right, fucking take care, because I ordered a pizza while I was I was like, okay, about
Was it
20,
a-
25 minute walk. I was like, I'll order pizza. Should be there by the time I get in, and it was delicious. Actually.
Was it a Diavolo?
Unfortunately, no. It was Detroit
No.
style.
Ooh.
Ooh, what
the
is
pan-
Detroit style?
It's a pan pizza. So they got those crispy crusts, and it's like square. It's fucking delicious.
So you have more edges.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love edging. You know, edge lord,
Edge.
crispy crust, edge lord.
Crispy. Where'd you get it from?
It was like Detroit Pizza Company or some shit. It was delicious. I would
Shout
order it
out.
again.
Sponsor
yeah,
us.
shout out Detroit Pizza.
Yeah, food
something.
sponsor would be great.
That'd be great. I'd eat it on camera, whatever.
How low budget of a food sponsor would you
I feel
go?
like we'd have to go ASMR, like a little mukbang, huh?
Dasani.
I mean, that's
Some low
big
budget
budget, but that's
water.
low budget water.
Oh, that's
Or no,
that's gonna be
Arrowhead.
high.
I was
Arrowhead.
going to say McDonald's, but that's high budget.
That's high budget.
But that's low budget.
Low budget, Liquid Death.
Okay,
'cause they're
that's
growing.
reasonable.
They're
yeah,
growing.
yeah.
That's
They just
actually
came out
feasible.
with some tea, I heard.
They
I
have
was
like
thinking more
flavors
of
now
like-
too.
I was
Flavor
thinking more of
teams,
like
flavor teams.
Buzz Balls or MD 2020.
You want to die? You want to make this last?
Trying to be realistic.
Do you wanna make this a legacy
those seems
podcast, or do you wanna, like,
sponsors that
have a
may tap
legacy?
in.
5-hour energy.
We could do 2.5. You could cut the formula in half. For
Just drink
us.
half.
Just
Just
share.
split
Just share it. We all
So
got
between
like
us
a
three, it's about
hour
hour 45 energy.
Hour 37.
Yeah.
I did have one of those anti-hangover drinks last night. and
How'd
I
it work?
I split it with Neil.
They generally
So
work.
It was pretty good. Like I woke up. I didn't have a headache. I was just like, I was a little woozy. I didn't have much sleep, and
Still woozy.
I ate at like 3 a.m. So I had a little bit of heartburn or something.
Have you ever tried one of those like what they call the honey packs or like the rhinos from the gas station?
Oh,
No.
I have.
Have you? You have?
No, I haven't.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
Is it cray cray? That's why I heard it. It's cray.
I did
almost
it with this
died.
girl I was dating, and
Hours.
suffice to say that shit works. Like,
For real?
yeah, yeah, it works. No, like,
How
cause
do I?
yeah, I mean, like, cause that I think a lot of that shit's bunk. And then I looked it up because I was like, wow, that shit actually worked. And so I looked it up. Some of it does have like whatever's in
Does it make your
Viagra.
head feel
It has
funny at all?
no.
You
I
didn't
was-
feel,
I
no
was-
like heart palpitation?
No,
Nothing
I was
crazy?
fine, but like, so
You're just solid as a rock.
get a little,
Like a
little
rock.
explicit. But like after did the shit was like, I was drinking, smoking, maybe a little straight West coasting and stuff. But like after the deed was done, like I busted, but fucking stayed hard for like another like hour and a half. Or something after that. Was able to like keep.
Did you ever
keep
get
going.
concerned? Like,
No, because I just fell asleep. I mean, don't you guys like? I mean, everybody gets like morning or night wood and stuff.
Yeah.
And doesn't it like last for like hours sometimes? Like I go to sleep
4
and
hour?
I go to sleep or like wake up in the middle of the night and it's there. Wake up in the morning, still there.
I was just saying they could sponsor us. Blue Chew.
Blue
Yeah.
Chew?
Ooh, I'd be down for Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
I've tried
Yeah.
that.
Why not try a chew? I never tried it.
I've
Why
chewed
not?
that blue. also, it works.
Did that make did you get like a little dizzy in the head from those?
I think because I
Chewed the shit out of
Did
it.
that
I did.
I
think it's because I drank so much.
I was
and
chewing
did
on
some,
other things.
I did some cocaine, and then I did that.
that might
I
do
think
it.
that's why I was
That might do it.
dizzy, but it worked as advertised.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. I always see them and I'm always just like, dang, I wonder if those like do anything.
Have no fear. Blue Chew is here.
I mean, they must do enough to stay in business because they've just
You're right. You're absolutely right.
somehow.
I mean, like
don't know.
I don't do it for the advertised purpose. Like I do it because it's like, oh,
It's
if
just
I'm
fun
like,
to walk around hard.
I mean, yes, but it's like
Do
when
that
you
and
get like really drunk,
go to
it's
the
like,
laundromat.
I don't know. I can't always like perform when I'm like fucking wasted.
That's
Yeah.
a fact. Yeah.
And Blue Chew,
Blue Chew saved my life.
It's like it happens.
Saved my marriage.
I still just don't really remember it happening because still
have
I
no
should,
fear.
I should
the
really
chew
not,
is here.
I should really not keep doing that, but
You know what would be a very like low end sponsor?
Jollibee. Actually, that's pretty high end, isn't it?
I was
I'm
gonna
down for some
say
chicken.
like it'd be great to have Cheez-Its, right? But that's too high. But
Cheese is high.
but cheese nips.
What's
Like,
wrong with cheese?
we can at
nips?
least
They're-
go.
nothing,
Let's
but,
go
like,
for
that's what I'm
goldfish.
saying, you
Let's
have,
try for
like-
goldfish at the least.
Or like
I'm not a
malto
big
meal.
goldfish fan.
No
Wait, what
one's
the
a
fuck is
goldfish
malto
fan.
meal?
I'm just-
Malto meal's the bags of cereal. Like when you go.
Oh yeah, I grew up
Fruit
on
rings.
yeah.
That. Okay.
Magic Stars.
Yeah, Fruit Rings, not Fruit Loops, Fruit Rings.
Not Lucky Charms, just Magic Stars.
What did they call?
Corn crisps.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Rice Krispies, the corn crisp, right?
Yeah.
What did they call Cheerios? It was the
Like it was like honey rings,
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was rings or,
Yeah, yeah.
or something.
honey
like that.
hoops,
They just got the thesaurus out and they're like, what can we do?
honey hoops. Yeah, they're just. I mean, some of those were busted a little better. Like
Some were not bad.
I mean, because sometimes
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch wasn't cinnamon as it should have been.
well,
It's the best.
I feel like with Frosted,
It's the best,
Frosted
but
Flakes,
Sometimes
like, it
the
all
cheap
tastes.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch was better.
I feel like Frosted Flakes always taste fake, so it's like it doesn't really matter where you
Yeah.
get it from.
You-
And
what's
it's
your
cheap as
favorite
fuck.
cereal?
Probably cinnamon. Is that the OG one? Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Because there's French.
Oh,
Toast
French
Crunch,
toast.
yeah.
They made French Toast Crunch. Yes.
They also made Cinnabon.
They did make cinnamon.
I didn't get to try that one.
Yeah, I'm not a
I
big
was never
fan.
really a big fan of cereal.
I don't like.
I liked-
mean, my
I-
favorite
oh.
was Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I like
Cinnamon
Cinnamon
Toast
Toast Crunch to eat it like on its own without
Yeah.
like in cereal.
Dude, I would put a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I would literally go like this with the milk.
yeah. Dab.
It would literally be like,
Well, but then you want to drink it at the end though. Too,
hell
at the
no,
same time.
I don't
Oh, you
drink
don't-
milk.
What?
I don't
Yeah,
like
but, like,
milk.
Dude, it's
cereal milk, though?
horchata.
Yeah, it's
Literally
like
at the end of it, it's
Mm,
horchata.
Hornada.
You should have said hornata, not
I should have
hornana.
said ornana. That's what I should have said.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
that quick, but I came back. I double back.
We can
I
like
like it.
cut that, and then people will believe that you did.
I double backed pretty quick though.
Yeah, just do it again real quick.
You had
Edit
it.
it.
Ornana.
Okay, we got it.
Yep.
No, but
You
yeah,
said it
no, I
wrong.
don't like it. I would just like my spoon to have felt like it had the coldness of something.
You should really just like have a glass of ice water and just dip your spoon in.
Oh my
And then
God.
so you get that, but you get no milk.
No, I got to the point where I would just start eating dry cereal. Like I would just eat dry cereal.
I mean, that's just
I
like
mean, that's what I do.
yeah, out of the box.
Out the box.
I'd rather use that as a snack, even though that's just pure sugar. That's like worse than chips, isn't
It's
it?
a great dessert though.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
true.
put it on ice cream. I'm there. I love ice cream.
Oh, now you're getting like soft. You guys ever fuck with like soft serve and stuff? Like, what's it, Yogurtland or something like that?
Ooh, like a little marble slab or something.
Wait,
Oh, Marble
that's-
Slab, you're getting bougie on
That's
us.
like
you're having people
Cold Stone.
You're
isn't
having
it?
people craft an ice cream experience for
Yeah.
you right there.
like a $25 ice cream
Yeah,
experience.
that shit is so expensive.
I love it how they're like, do you want size like large, extra large, or oh fuck?
But the
like,
way you're looking at
ones
them is like,
Don't they like
minusculely small. That's pathetic. And are you kidding?
that shit takes like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to make, and then
Yeah.
do they always sing to you? Like, what's the whole thing with that? I never
Oh,
like.
maybe
they
that was
say
like
it to me.
Cold
If
Stone
you
or
tip
something?
them right in Cold Stone,
I think that's fucked up. It's like you're like a fucking circus animal or something.
100%.
Well, that's what a job is.
most
Josh.
jobs are.
That's
Oh,
what
really?
a job is.
Is that what you do on your construction job? You
Well, I mean,
is
they
that what you do in
chose
the
the-
studio?
They chose the profession.
That was a choice.
Wait, is that a profession?
You're gonna tell me people think it's
Trey,
not?
what was your first job?
I worked at Stater Brothers.
Is that a profession?
Some people
I'd
work there
say
for a
so.
lifetime.
Was it for you though? You weren't going like guys. I can't hang out. I'm going to my profession later
I
tonight.
went to my job, but I mean, people have stayed there for a lifetime.
Well, for sure.
I mean, yeah.
So is that not a
grocery stores
profession?
pay
But for
very
them-
well, you know.
Yeah,
for,
as a
like,
kid, I was
yeah.
balling. Was I not? Exactly.
Rode this bike to work.
I had a bike, yes, and then I got a car.
Most of it was
Wait, like bicycle, or you had like a motorcycle?
It was a
bicycle.
BMX
Okay.
bike.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was only like what, a mile from my house.
Is this when you're like 17, 18 or something like that?
16. I
16,
had a job
okay.
ever since I was 16.
He had that ROTC, or
I had a work experience. So I
experience.
had a job
Yeah, I had it
ever
too.
since I was
I don't
16.
like. You're not allowed to work until you're
16.
18 now, or is
Oh,
it
really?
still 16?
It's 18 unless you have some kind of
Parental permission or something.
and work release from school.
And you
yeah.
can't work 40 hours a week, right?
That,
No,
yeah, no,
that
you
is
can't.
the big cutoff. No, I can
Oh
only
no,
work
no, no,
20
no!
hours.
Have you seen those work bills introduced in like Idaho and shit, where they want
the
kids to be able to work again, like as low as like fucking 13 or 12 or some
Yeah.
shit,
Well, I mean, in some
and
of
to
those
work in like
towns-
meat packing plants and like
Ooh.
industrial jobs.
lose a hand. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, like
That's what you
honestly,
got
I
too.
did see like in some of those places where they have like
You
the
need it.
Amish towns and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they do live differently, and who's to say they don't want to go get a job at?
Yeah, but then that's like a family thing. They're providing their own because they're very like self-sustaining.
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
Whereas it's like, oh no, they want a fucking 12-year-old to work at a meatpacking plant. You know,
Like
that sort of shit.
What kind of 12-year-old?
A very industrious one.
There's different 12-year-olds, are there not?
The ones that pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Those kind of 12-year-olds.
Those 12-year-olds maybe want a job. I'm not opposed to it.
I don't want to fucking. I wanted a job when I was 15. I've been working since I was 15 too. But like,
Yeah.
I don't
We
want.
all
I didn't
hear
want one job at 12 though.
But we all hear
No,
those
but I want
stories
money.
of kids that needed money.
I didn't even know
Wait.
what money was.
You didn't like do like extra like I'll mow the lawn kind of.
I did chores. I never got an allowance.
Oh.
Never.
I had like my mom would put out for like the week, or my dad or something, like lunch money to like,
Yeah.
because they never made me lunches or nothing. So I
Yeah.
was like bought food at school, and they would like put the money out there at the beginning of the week, like a lump sum, if you will. And then I would not always use it. Sometimes I just wouldn't eat lunch, you know.
For
I
sure,
would
did
use
that,
it for
man.
something else, buy some candy or some shit.
I pocketed that.
Yeah,
That's the first come up.
it's like what do you spend money on when you're a kid, right? I mean, now like
Fast food and candy.
Yeah.
app
Same thing I
purchasing,
still do.
you know, like you're buying some Candy Crush shit these days.
Dude,
or whatever, but, like,
every lunch
don't.
was like Nestea and the
damn, you're a sophisticated youngster drinking Nestea.
No, because the vending machine had it was Fruitopia.
No,
What's
I
it
mean,
fruit- I thought it was
It was
the
Fruitopia.
raspberry.
But it was
Raspberries.
the Fruitopia
Oh yeah, it's
brand.
a fruit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we had
It was
Coke.
that, and then the
that shit. That was like
Coca-Cola.
that's pretty much. That's
I
pretty
was
much
addicted
like
to those
soda.
chili cheese Fritos for a hot second.
Oh, those are. Good.
They had those, and then
The twists.
the Pasado little chimichangas.
Oh yeah. But
Those
I didn't
were
even. That's too
bussin'.
much
Did you
money.
guys? Did
I
Ran-
was like, I'm gonna save.
did
those
Rancho
are-
have the chili? Like it was Taco Bell brand, like, but this for the school, but they had like chili cheese burritos.
No, we didn't
Nah.
have anything like that. The closest we
Nah.
had was going to Taco Bell
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
but there was
right
a
down
Taco
the-
Bell right up the street though.
Yeah.
right up the street.
Mm-hmm.
I went there like every day after junior year, or maybe sophomore year.
In the park right across the street where people fought. That's where you meet to fight.
Was that
Yeah.
what was
I don't even
one?
remember,
remember
the
the
name
name
of
of
the
it.
I went to 3 high schools. It's hard
You know
to
that
keep track of all
donut
the
place
parks.
right by the
Mm-hmm.
every Friday morning?
That one's still there, I believe.
That
Yeah.
was definitely so. Yeah, we
Mhm.
definitely go get donuts from over there. And they were cheap, and then you go get like
They must have been so happy.
like
of
12
having that
donut
spot.
holes for $1.
Yeah.
Like, dude, give me 2 bag of donut holes.
Yep.
You're just freaking
How innovative are donut holes? Because they were just throwing
They
them
were just
shits
throwing
away
them
before,
away.
you know?
Yeah, it's
or like
ridiculous.
recycling them or some. You know,
I believe a black person invented donut holes. You know.
did a black person also invent donuts? Seems natural.
No, but I feel I in my
I think
head
the
I see
French.
like exactly. I see a person making a donut and then
Donuts?
they're throwing like the scraps to their slaves.
Are
and the
beignets?
slaves are like
That's
Are
what-
beignets
donut
donuts?
holes. Beignets, probably. See,
With a little bit of powdered sugar on them, right?
see, I wasn't far off, man.
That's what I was saying. I think it's French,
Black
Creole.
people invent those too.
Well, they are the lower class of
Bagnettes?
them. Yeah, the Creole people. Little speak some what is it? Patois.
I don't know. You know what though?
And there's something like there's a difference, and it's like a racial thing. They say black people are Creole, and they say
Well,
white
some-
people are Cajun, something like that. Have you heard about
Some it's a difference, I guess.
that? Yeah,
Could be.
because I don't know the difference,
I
but I
can't
heard
speak on
something
it.
that it was like a racial thing. Because
I'll ask my sister. She's from New Orleans, or she lives there. Maybe she's heard.
Call her up.
And the big squeezy. No, they're doing families. I mean, she would probably love that. She's
what
probably
are they doing right now?
Probably being in misery right now, just listening to silence.
Where are they gathered at right now? Is it like there's a home base for her right now?
Have you ever seen like that movie The Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah.
In like a suburban, desolate town like that.
What's
They're up in the high desert.
Higher than the high desert, Hellendale.
I've never even heard of that.
Exactly. It's like
Oh, okay. Because you were like, okay, yeah.
It's out
You're
there,
like, One
bro.
day you had to like drive back from there
Deep.
late at night. or
yeah,
something.
it's out there, dude. And I was like, hell to the nah.
Christ Almighty.
No, thank you.
It's like, oh, would you rather live there? Like, would you rather live in the high desert or like Beaumont?
Beaumont.
Yeah, at least you're on the 210.
Isn't
Is it
Beaumont
the
the
210?
10?
Isn't it's the 10?
Is it the 10?
I think the
Yeah.
210 ends.
It ends right before Beaumont. The 210 ends at like
I thought it ends in
Highland.
like
I thought it ended in
Redland.
Highland.
Redland.
It
Yeah,
ends in
Highland.
basically,
Redlands
yeah,
or
well,
something like that.
goes past Highland, and then where it curves and ends is like Redlands at the 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's
I just think about that Baker's in Beaumont.
it's the finest cuisine.
Oh, off
in
the
town.
10,
Off the
coming back
10.
from like Coachella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I always stop. Oh man, I always remember stopping by there on the way back from Coachella.
Yep.
That's our.
Yeah, because you
it's-
see it and you start getting hungry. And
You're like,
ooh.
and the traffic, you've already been like, it's been 3 hours trying to get
We've gone like
Bakers.
fucking 20 miles. It's
Yeah.
like
Gone
it's both
so
a
far.
victory and a defeat meal in that like when you get home, you know your body's just gonna quit on you and you're gonna.
What about Vegas Del Taco or what Baker Del Taco?
Yeah.
It used to
Vegas
hit.
Bakers?
No, Baker Del
No,
Taco.
Baker.
It's
Like
like
the
I think it's
Baker?
like
Oh,
in
in
Del Taco?
Baker, Del
in
Taco.
Baker, yeah.
Yeah,
where
it
the
used to
Magic-
hit
OG
way
one, right?
better. No, the
It's-
OG one's in Barstow.
Yeah,
Oh, Barstow.
Barstow, yeah.
But that one's like a
That
everyone-
one's cool because they do special stuff with their things.
I heard they got some
Baker
unique
used to be
menu items.
good, dude. Like the Baker Del Taco used to be good. Now it's just like Del
I
Taco.
went to Del Taco the other day because I don't
Big
know
ol'
why I
sigh.
decided to on.
What was this side? How depressing was
Well,
it?
I was like, oh look at. I always get the the bean cheese burritos, red sauce.
Yep.
They no
uh,
longer are half pound. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I think it's been a while since they haven't been.
It's
that
been a
bad.
while.
Yep.
But then I got some like it said like queso nachos. I was like, oh, that sounds. They were a fucking like $1.39. So I was like, I don't have any expectation. It's in like the burger case.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's like a handful of chips. And then they put beans and fucking some like sad queso sauce on it,
over it.
and that's it. Call it a day. I was like, oh, that's why they're $1.49 because it's bullshit.
They basically just threw a bunch of chips and looked at what their toppings were and just.
Hey, we got more of this
How long have they had like crispy chicken? It's like
for a while.
Oh, okay.
It's like 2
I
years.
ordered a crispy chicken
alright.
soft taco. It was whatever.
Is it all right?
It's alright.
Yeah.
I get this if I eat there, it's always the same thing.
I
I'm just
always
waiting for.
I always get the budget menu shit from there, but then because I see the regular stuff, I'm like, fucking $7 for burrito. Do I want to spend that? And like, if you look at,
It's ridiculous.
that's not that much, but for Del Taco, it's
For,
like
it's for their burritos.
Yeah.
It's
It's like, do I wanna
ridiculous
spend
because
that
you
much?
just get like it's like this was it. It's so
Is it
I feel
there?
like they I don't know.
That's the epics.
yeah.
The epics
I
are.
feel like they're
is
pretty
it
big.
there or Taco Bell that has a 7-layer burrito?
Taco Bell.
Okay, I like that shit.
Yeah.
That's balling on a
They might
budget.
both have it actually.
They probably do.
They
both
do.
have
I
a
did see
7
some.
layers.
It was like some vegetarian burrito thing for like $6 or $7.
My mom asked me, she was watching a commercial and it was like Jack in the Box and it was like their tacos and she's like, when's the last time you had their tacos? I was like, what? Like, I was like 6, 7
I
years.
used to fuck those things.
Those
up
used to be
at night.
delicious,
Deli-
and now they're just like.
She said those were the shit back when she was in high
what's
school.
your tierage of fast food? Like, give me your one.
What's your S tier?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Give me your like your best, and
Fast
then
food?
your mediocre. It's always hitting. And then like I will never go unless I'm just hungry.
What constitutes fast food?
It has a drive-through.
So Chipotle?
It doesn't have a
Chipotle
drive-thru.
doesn't have a
They do.
drive-thru.
Yeah, they
does it?
do.
Not all of them, though.
No.
Yeah,
But
not
I think
all
it's
of them.
pretty rare
but
for
they
them
have
to
one.
a
Same
drive-thru.
thing with Panda Express, man.
It's not fast food.
Actually, I know that
they have a
there's-
drive-thru.
No. Yeah, I would say. I was about to say that they are, but
that's why
they're
I
not.
needed the stipulations because I was like,
I would say like the regular fast food places that are you consider. I would say like
In-N-Out.
No, I'll allow
In-N-Out's
you.
fast
I'll allow
food.
you any of that stuff.
I'll give you
Give
Shake
me the
Shack
best.
is-
I'll allow you everything. Give
the
me
ones
the
that
best.
I go to.
Of where you would go. What's the best? Just it's okay. It's always just okay, and then I'll never go there. 1, 2, and 3.
All right, this is a question first. Did y'all ever fuck with Farmer Boys?
Yes.
It's okay.
Their
I used to
breakfast
think it was
burrito?
really good, and then I had it like a few years ago, but it was like wasn't really hitting. what
What'd
it
you
used
get?
to.
I'd only get their breakfast burrito.
It was like a burger or some shit. Like it,
Oh,
it didn't
okay.
go real hard. It was
Okay, so
whatever.
what's your best? You're just okay, and then I'll never eat there. Like I'll never eat there.
Never.
Never.
I know that one.
What's your never? I'll never eat there.
Yeah, what's your never?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Ooh, I will fuck up Wiener Schnitzel, dog.
I just
can
don't.
see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that being your. I will never.
Yeah.
eat
I'd
there.
pick Arby's over Wiener Schnitzel, which is fucking
Ooh,
crazy.
I will fuck up Arby's
Yeah.
too. I don't know if I have a never.
You know, you don't have it never.
Maybe like, do they still have Long John Silver or some shit like that?
Is that fast food?
It
feel like that's
is.
fast
I
food.
think
They
that's.
did? They have drive-thru?
I feel like that's decent because they're not out here.
I have never had Raising Cane's, but but I like to try
oh,
it because
Raising
it is fast
Cane's,
food.
so
is.
fucking good.
Yeah.
It's not
That-
good.
Oh, it's good. That sauce. I know it's like it's
Isn't that their
like
thing,
every other
right?
sauce.
Their thing
but
is the
it's
sauce.
It's
The
fucking
chicken
fire.
nuggets are like Tyson chicken nuggets.
No,
or
the,
whatever.
it's you don't get fucking.
aren't they?
No, they're strips.
It's
Yeah.
like Tyson strips.
no, they're good. They're
They're
good.
Tyson strips.
Let's get some after this. There's none in LA. There's none. I think
definitely
there's a couple
Tyson
in an
strips.
IE, but like there's nothing in LA.
There's
The
definitely
only one that I can always count on and doesn't break my heart
Yep.
is In-N-Out.
For is that
Yep.
your S tier?
No, that's always. It's
That's
always is what it is.
Always exactly is what it is. And
What's the best?
No, but
Like-
then what's your S tier?
Yeah, what's the
and then
best,
like
like-
a B tier, and then like not.
No, that
fucking
is
with
it.
tier.
He did. He went backwards though. He gave he will never eat there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wiener Schnitzel.
and that's so you're solid.
His solid all the
B tier
time
is
is.
In and Out.
In-N-Out.
And then
Well,
what's
then
goat level?
What's higher than In and Out then? You're gonna say Taco Bell or Del Taco? or something,
No,
aren't you?
no. It's tough because Baker's bean cheese burritos
Ooh.
are like they're great. They always hit, but I'm probably not going to feel that great after like smashing 2 of them. Chick-fil-A,
I don't think Chick-fil-A is as good as everybody says. The sauces
the sauces are great.
on yeah.
I feel like it'd be better.
that's
on
S
Sunday.
tier sauce, but
Maybe
you think it would taste better if they
I
were
think it
open
would
on
taste
Sunday?
better
Yeah.
if they're open on Sunday.
I think the
Yeah.
chicken is okay.
it's only.
I'd
all
rather
right.
go for Raising Cane's over
I've
Chick-fil-A.
never
I'll be
had
honest
that,
with
yeah.
you.
Yeah, but I would
think-
say the only reason that Chick-fil-A is not top, I might actually put In-N-Out top because like Chick-fil-A hurts my heart when I'm like, oh, I just want a meal, and they're like $18. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fast food, fast, and regular food prices.
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
Because
Probably
we were talking about that. It's like a $7 chicken sandwich, right?
In-N-Out, then Baker's, and then
My lowest fast food is Little Caesar.
wait.
There's
you
no
said
drive-thru,
drive-thru.
dog.
They have
You-
drive-thrus. They have
No,
hot
they
and
don't.
readies. Yeah, they do.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, they have a hot and ready.
That's
They
a
don't
hot
have a
rate.
drive-thru.
You gotta get out of your car.
Just because
I gave
You
you
drive-
everything. I said everything. So I'll
yeah,
never
there's no
eat
drive.
is
You
Little
said
Caesars.
they
Nah,
need a
nah.
drive-through,
They said they need a
and
drive-thru.
they don't.
My never eat is Little C's because it's
That's not fast food.
Nah,
You
that
gotta
doesn't
pick
count.
another
You
one.
gotta pick something else, bro.
okay. My never eat is Jack in the Box.
Yeah, they're never good, are they?
No,
Is Wendy's like? I feel like
I feel like
they're
Wendy's
pretty
is
decent.
way better.
I will.
They're
Yeah.
pretty decent.
Yeah.
Wendy's is way better than
Yeah.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is like
I had Wendy's the other
it's like a
day.
struggle fast food meal.
My always good is gonna be In and Out for sure,
Yeah.
and then my top tier is a seasoned grill master at Chipotle. It's burrito.
Wait.
You just said earlier
You just
that
said
they
no on
did-
Chipotle.
I said you could do Chipotle.
but
It's
most
fast
of them
food.
don't have drive-throughs.
Yeah, you said no.
Okay, if it's not Chipotle, then I'll go.
Because I
with,
would. Yeah, I would
yeah.
say.
I wouldn't count Chipotle as
Okay,
fast
let me
food.
think. Let me think then. Let me think.
Because you curate
That's
your
why-
meal at the,
yeah.
through the
Okay,
whole
the
thing.
best. I don't. Okay, I'll go. Okay, then I'll go. Never fail is like Wendy's because it kind of never fails, and then I'll say the best is In
Do
and
you
Out.
dip fries in your
No.
frosty? No, you never fuck with that.
I don't
That
mess
shit's
with that.
good.
It is good.
It's
I
really
don't
good.
even like my food to touch.
Okay. Wait. So like a hamburger fries, like they would never.
I'll have to put them on the fries, but I'm talking about like, say I had like steak, mashed potatoes, peas, or something. I don't want any of my mashed potato to touch my steak. I don't want my peas in my mashed potatoes.
I love a little
Were
pea
you
mashed
freaking
potato.
out at our like charcuterie boards we were eating in Italy because all of the meats and the like.
I feel like
Everything
you
was, like, touching each
disregarded
other.
a lot of your food.
No, that's like a
your
little
food
different because none of that
specificity,
stuff
yeah.
is like it's sticky, and I did disregard a lot of the stuff.
That's true.
But none of the stuff like sticks together. You know what I mean? You get to put it together.
It's true.
Do you have a 3?
I don't know what I wouldn't eat because I'm a terrible human being. I would eat pretty much anything. I probably would say like I would not go for Jack in the Box because like there's shit. Like, have you seen those tiny tacos? That's just a fucking tortilla chip folded in half. Like you know,
Yeah, basically.
genius
That's
marketing
hard
for
to
them
do
or
though.
something.
How do you fold a tortilla chip?
Science.
Well, I mean, like they're tortilla before they're a tortilla chip, I guess.
So you
So
just-
they're it's a tortilla folded in half, but like a mini tortilla
Exactly.
chip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think McDonald's. We ate a lot of that in Europe. Like I think they're pretty solid for my like B tier, and I'd probably be real predictable California. Just
Good
put
breakfast.
In and Out at the top.
Yeah.
Or I feel like almost because it's so local. It's not even in across California. It's only IE, right? Baker's.
Baker's.
I put Baker's at the
Yeah.
top, but like I feel like that doesn't qualify.
Yeah, no
Baker's
one really
is
knows it.
so expensive for fast food.
Except for the 2 for $5.
Been gone, bro.
Really?
Been
Hey, what's up
gone.
with the Mama Meal? Is it still is it
Damn.
under $10?
Damn.
I was just there on Friday, and let me tell you, no, it's not under $10.
Really?
When
Because
was
it
the
was
last
like
time you
I
had
remember a Mama
Miguel's?
Ooh, I haven't had it. I had it maybe like
Miguel Jr.
Miguel Juniors, yeah.
I maybe had it like 8 months ago, but it's not cheap either. Like a bean and cheese burrito by my Miguel Jr.
It's
is
like
like,
$5.
bro, it's like 4 something.
Fuck.
Tough life.
Times are tough.
A little bit.
And,
I
did you
got-
guys see? What were you saying?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you guys see 6ix9ine give his little "I got beat up" speech?
No.
He's
He did like a
still
little.
alive?
He went on like a
He
little
did a
press.
speech.
It wasn't a speech. He did like a little Dateline or something where he was like supposedly like the little, the victim. And he was like, I can't believe somebody would jump me.
For real?
He
Is he-
said that, yes.
He's
bro.
like because he's not locked up no more, right?
He'd been out.
Yeah. No, he's been out for a while, but he's like he doesn't have any like
No.
legal like house
Mm-mm.
arrest or nothing like that
Mm-mm.
because he snitched. That's why.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why he didn't get.
Yeah, I know. It was
I heard
funny.
snitches and bitches tend to get stitches,
Um,
as the saying goes.
I don't know. It's funny. I got a laugh out of it.
Yeah.
I think he's
really
a.
did.
I think he's a terrible human and whatever, but he's a fucking great entertainer, just like a Logan Paul or Jake Paul. They're great entertainers, but like I don't like them at
You're right.
all.
You're right. I'll give you that.
But
I won't say he's a great entertainer. I'll say he's entertaining.
He's entertainment.
he's like great at what he does, though, right? Like because
No.
he provokes. No, his whole thing is provoking a reaction, and he's
Yeah.
great at that.
He is.
I
good at that.
hate him. I
Yeah.
think he's fucking shit, but like he's great at provoking a reaction.
I mean, basically, the number one commodity in the world is entertainment. And he does that well.
Yeah, you're right. He entertains, I guess, to an extent.
That's his job is basically.
He's a clown. He's a court
Yeah.
Like
jester.
he doesn't.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not like
exactly.
he's not by any means a great rapper. You
No.
know, like I would say, what's that dude? Like that was kind of like him. Like is his name Casanova? That dude from like he's like a New York guy. He's just like
the one who
he's
went
very-
to jail, who's in jail.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like very
Casanova.
angry. He's
Casanova
very angry,
two-time?
and he like yells a lot, right? Yeah,
He's in
I think
jail.
he's better than 6ix9ine, but he's like the same shit.
I could see a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see a little bit of that. What do you guys think about Meta not paying the stories and stuff? What do you think about our content creator brothers?
That's a damn shame. Because that's what we were gonna go. Like, we were hoping for
I mean,
a little return on that one.
A little bit, but not. You know,
I think it's
going
gonna
to
be interesting because if you're not making money on reels anymore, what's the point of making them?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what their spin is on it. Like, are they trying to make like were reels failing for some reason? Was there some type of statistic there that was like actually?
I feel like because it took up, they were like pushing and pushing and pushing
Yeah.
it, and then like suddenly it like not necessarily caught on, but like okay, people are like
Doing
using
it.
this feature, and then they're like, oh, we're not gonna pay you for it though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really think anybody was really solely.
Nobody was making just reels.
No.
If anything,
No,
people
if
are.
you're anything, you're cutting that from like long form.
Yeah, people are
stuff.
making TikToks
Well,
and then making
yeah.
and it's just like
Ex-
recycling them into reels.
Exactly. It's repurposed. All those videos, maybe, which is why they're taking it away because it's just repurposed videos. That
yeah.
they're-
Well, I think they also realized like for the majority of like let's just take the self-help world because it's so easy to hit on. Like somebody will make like 3 months of content and they'll use the same 3 months of content over and over and over again throughout the whole year. So they're making they're making money again off of the same content. They're not technically making new content, you know? It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
it's just the
And
same
then I
exact
see
video
it.
again. Or I see people, like a lot of people with reels, like they just steal the videos from, like, it'd be like if when Will Smith slapped
Christopher Rockmore.
yeah, and people were just like putting that up there, and then like there'd be like a word over Chris Rock and a word over like Will Smith. So it's like this is slapping that. It's like you're not really making content.
Oh, you mean like a meme?
like a meme? Yeah, they're making a meme. So I think maybe like they're probably like this isn't actually like the content creation. I don't know.
You know who needs to get paid more or just paid at all? Because I don't think they do. Is like meme pages, and those like I'm always reposting meme pages, but it's like they don't. But at the same time, they're
Unless
just
you make 'em.
they're stealing other people's content. So
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter. So I guess they
and
should
they
be
do
paid. right?
monetize somehow. I'm sure they're getting paid by advertising or something.
I mean, that dude
Probably like very little compared to like an actual like creator though, right? Because it
Yeah,
is like
true.
because most
Well, it depends how you leverage your stuff.
well
you know?
majority of that stuff
Totally.
isn't theirs. It's just like it's borrowed.
But if you're a
stolen
coveted
content.
meme creator, if you have a name that's under all the memes, I'm sure people will hit you up if they're trying to go viral.
But I
or
think the
trying
whole
to-
thing of memes is like there is no central
Yeah.
governing meme body.
I think
I mean,
there
people
is,
do make them, but not the
Tell me who it is.
Well,
meme god.
I don't think you even follow meme pages. To be
Yeah, I
honest,
do,
with
but
you.
I'm pretty sure that people are out there just solely making memes
don't
and
think you
making
do,
money
Trey.
off of memes.
I don't think you follow meme pages.
I mean, they probably do, but they don't even like watermark them. Like, wouldn't you like if you made the meme? Wouldn't you have your name on it?
Don't
you
they?
were-
No, because like
They say the at of the name.
that's the whole thing is because it like ruin. I think a certain thing with memes is the anonymity. Anonymity.
Anonymous.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's like nobody owns this. It's like the
Anonymity?
internet.
Yes, I just
Is
got
that
there.
the word you guys used?
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Sea anemone.
Ooh. Yep.
But yeah, I think that's the whole thing is like because it's not owned by anybody. It's a collective like society thing because
Yeah.
it reflects society. And I don't think anybody can control that. Nobody can control the memes. People just make memes, you know.
But I know
Yeah.
they get paid off it. I know No Jumper hired meme creators to be on their social media team.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's just the way you leverage things.
I mean, I don't know how people get paid or not, because if it's just
I guess technically they would be a graphic designer. They wouldn't be because like a meme is graphic asset,
Yeah.
right? So
I would think they're
hiring
more
graphic
just like what they get hired for
Yeah.
marketing or social media marketing. Okay, you know how to create memes. Take this news clip, make a meme out of it.
yeah.
I had to fucking I had to
That's
make I had to make memes for a client. I had to make memes about being vegan. It sucked.
Did it hurt you? Did it hurt
Yeah.
your soul?
But
Nothing-
you're not
nothing-
vegan though.
Nothing against veganism, but like they weren't funny.
Tell me one. Tell me the worst one.
It's like, you know,
It's
like,
hard without the picture.
yeah,
Paint
it's
it for
true.
me.
It's like, you know, what people think I eat, what I think I eat,
Oh.
what society thinks I eat, what I actually eat, and it's like, that's so funny, man.
Ha.
Pictures of vegetables or something like that, like
Didn't see that one coming.
it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with like not getting paid. I wonder how many people that actually affects population wise. Like how many people are actually going to be affected
Oh, from what?
for not getting paid from their like, you know.
I don't think that's
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think people were solely.
I think like
depending
yeah,
on that.
I think because
Yeah.
it never really like caught on. I don't think it was
Exactly.
like
it was just already so new. It was just so new.
people were
anyway.
like monetizing stuff. It was already on YouTube or TikTok. So
Exactly.
Well, the biggest way to make money anyway is off of some kind of advertising or sponsorship
That's all it
or
is.
branding deal
Which is
or
why I think there's so many
branding.
ads
You
now
know what
on.
I mean? Like there's, you know,
I
it's
guess
just like the music industry. You're not really getting paid off of your streams. You're getting paid off
Yeah,
of
no.
merch
you get,
sales,
like- Yeah.
live performances. You know, it's
Mhm.
it's just
like,
this
yeah,
is
you
the
get
same
like
branding.
a
Branding.
fraction for like plays. Isn't it?
yeah, because ultimately, you know,
Nothing.
somebody else owns it.
Because like unless it's
Yeah.
like Drake or something, but even then it's like a drop in the bucket compared to everything else. Like
He ultimately,
his
he really don't
partnerships
get
and
nothing
stuff.
off of his streams. He just got an upfront deal.
Well, but
He
even
has money.
saying like he had him or Taylor Swift or something, they like what they make off of streams is like even if they have the most in the world, you know.
I don't even think that
They
were
don't
making
make
money
very
off
much,
of streams. I
if
think that's
anything.
why Taylor Swift sued
And she owns all of her stuff.
because she
now.
re-recorded her
Yeah.
all her
Well, yeah,
whole
she
catalog.
still doesn't own the old
No, yeah.
No,
original
because they're both
recordings.
out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
'cause it's like
Yeah,
'cause
that's the
it's
whole.
screwed or
That's what I'm
something.
saying. They don't own like for them. Fans listening to their music on a streaming service is like it kind of sucks. It doesn't do them any personal good.
You know, something kind of similar what I heard like comedians because I've been trying to like watch more, at least like online, like more stand up and stuff. You know, when Comedy Central comes out with like, say like Whitney Cummings or something,
Or
like
a
comes out with a
special?
special.
Yeah.
You know, they don't own that content.
Of course,
Comedy
the network
Central
does, but
owns it.
but
So
That's
they,
why when they say,
can't
like-
they can't post that shit on their own personal
Totally.
page,
that's what
which is
exactly.
fucking crazy.
That's
Who was
why
the dude
Andrew
that
Schultz
does
bought
it?
his
Yeah, yeah.
back and put it out himself and made like 3 times the money that they offered him putting it out independently.
It's like owning your catalog, right?
well, no, he had like a Netflix special and he had filmed it, done the whole shaboodle, right? It was like maybe like a couple $1 million production, you know what I mean? They did the whole thing. Netflix wanted him to take out some of his jokes that he felt were like the main catalyst of like the whole special. So he rallied around his team and he ended up buying
And just
his
putting it out.
special off of the network house, off of Netflix. So he paid his contract out. So he owned the rights and then he put it out himself independently, like through his website and stuff like that, and made 3 times the money they offered him.
That's what I like. You know,
Ownership,
Joe.
man.
You guys know
Ownership,
Joe
man.
Coy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Joe Coy and like Gabriel Iglesias, like they're huge, you know. But I heard that they put out the production of their specials, like they're on Netflix. But I think they funded that, and then they sell the rights
final
to Netflix. Whereas, so they
It's a
own all that
it's a
stuff.
licensing
Yeah, they
deal.
license them out to them, and I heard that's like the smartest way to do it.
It is. You basically just get like an administrator, and then you get like a licensing deal, and your administrator collect, and then you just have a licensing
I guess
deal.
in terms of comedy or music, like those areas are pretty similar for licensing.
Everything. It
content
all
and
works the
stuff
same
on.
because you have a product at that point, and then you're just trying to see who can distribute it, and then who's going to collect the assets off of the mechanical streams and plays.
Yeah.
So labels serve that point, but they're taking like 95%. Whereas you can just go get, say, an administrator that'll take 5%. You can go get, say, a distributor that only take 3%. So now instead of 5%, you're only giving up 5% or say 8% of your product.
Would you say that like major labels are kind of like an outdated model now?
It's not, because a major label is just a bank.
They still have like the clout
No,
and
it's
distribution
literally
and
just
everything.
imagine just like how the bank is
Getting
to
a
a
loan.
normal person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A label is that to an artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's a place
Just
where
funding,
you can
just funding whatever
It's
activities.
a place where you can stash some stuff away if you have a little
or
bit,
get a 360 deal if you want one.
or we can finance you and you could be locked in for life.
Yep. Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
If you want to
if you
go
don't
a
have
little,
if you don't have a lawyer to look over,
if you want to go a little lower, have a little more ownership, you can go credit union.
what would credit union be?
It's a little better rates, but
That'd
you
be
gotta
Dreamville?
have a little bit more equity to come into a credit union, which being say a job at a place that a credit union.
Yeah.
You can't just be a regular person off the streets
Yeah,
and
you
go
gotta be
into
part
a
of the-
credit union
Yeah,
and
yeah.
open an account. So that's what I'm saying. There's levels to the game.
What's the industry equivalent of a credit union?
That's what I'm saying. That
A
would be
small
like
label?
a small label, exactly, to where they're going to
like
give you like a
Dreamville or for like TDE. Or
exactly.
something like
But
that.
then in those, you got to look out too, because say a Dreamville.
Sometimes those have equity.
the
equity
worst
stake
already
owners of
because
a major label.
exactly because they could already be under on an imprint of a major label.
Yeah, because they do that a lot, and they don't disclose that they're owned by a big label.
Yeah,
now,
so say the
like
best.
most
You can
things.
do like a production deal, which is what a lot of new acts do, and basically they'll sign. Say we are a label and we get an act, we'll sign them to like a production deal, which would be like 1 or 2 singles with the option.
Yeah.
And the option would be if we ended up getting them signed, we get X amount percentage of the deal of their signing.
we should
So
have
say-
opened up the pod with this.
So say we sign them, we sign them and they're on a production deal. Okay, cool. So now they're signed. We record them. We get them a nice product. We shop it to a major label. Major label's interested. They offer them, say, just make it easy numbers. Say they offer $1 million deal. Okay, just because they did a production deal with us, automatically we'll get whatever the contract is, which normally be like 10%. So we get $100K right off bat just for
Yeah,
them getting the deal.
yeah.
But that's how artists get screwed, because you got all these percentages that you've ultimately given away before you even gave anything
it.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Before
you
you
gave
produce an album or anything
well,
like that.
before
or
you
like-
even had anything to give away, you gave stuff away. You gave stuff to your manager. you
just to
gave-
be able to have that position, or
just to be able
platform
to
or
have the
something.
position in the platform. Yeah, it's all the same. Yeah.
That's a little depressing, isn't it?
Nah, it's the world we live in, dude. It takes money to make money, baby. You got to pay to play.
I suppose, but like,
Actually,
I mean, look at
just
that.
takes paper and ink to make more cloth.
I mean, I guess it's hard to feel sorry for Taylor Swift, but like, having that legal battle over her original recordings, and it's like that sucks. Like, you don't own your own thing.
Doesn't
but
suck. Read the contracts.
It's true.
Don't be a gullible, naive little kid. Don't have parents who are greedy, money hungry. Have some parents that actually have some kind of business acumen, like Michael Jordan's mom. Imagine if Michael Jordan's mom wouldn't have been as smart as she had. And she wasn't even a smart lady, but she just had enough business acumen to know that he needed to retain ownership of his name and likeliness.
Yeah.
So
Imagine if he had signed away his name, likeliness, when he was 19 coming into the league.
So his mom had like the
She-
handle on his business side, and the dad was
Yeah.
like the whole
Mhm.
training.
That's why they're making
like,
that movie Air, and that's basically what it's about.
Yep.
It's about the whole
Keeping the name of Jordan, like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't think I'm
just
going to see
like,
that. That doesn't look exciting.
We don't talk about those kind of things because they don't want us to know about stuff. We'll just talk about the suffrage. Oh, woe is me. I signed a bad contract while my parents looked at it and 3 lawyers, and we all signed it. But please feel bad for me because I want to own what I shouldn't own because I had no money at the time, and they fronted this whole bill for this multi-million-dollar recording that you guys now all
Tough love. Trey.
But woe is me. Like, nah, I'm sorry, bro. That's the game.
True.
Like, what are we talking about?
I would just say you lack a little bit of empathy.
Where you signed a business contract?
I mean,
right there
I
is
think
what I say
think
you
it's
have
safe
lack
to
of
say, yeah,
empathy.
there's a little bit of little lack of empathy.
In what regard? I have empathy as you for a person, but now you're entering a business agreement, which has
No,
totally.
you just put yourself in the position of somebody that's like,
I did. I wanted to make money. I was young, so I signed the deal. That's not the smartest thing to do. That's the point I'm standing on.
I mean, hindsight is 2020 with your.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she had legal advice.
When I was 18, I bought a computer on eBay, Apple computer, and it was like regular 2,400, and I got it for like 1,200.
Okay.
Of course, they stole my money, right? Never got the computer, but I feel bad for like my 17-year-old. Like I was like pumped up, but I think you'd be like, well,
Well, you should have known better.
You should have known better. You can't send
why
them
Was
would
it a
they-
legit scam that you paid for?
yeah,
You should have known better.
totally.
Like, you got to
It's
learn
like
lessons.
all those motherfuckers
Yeah.
who get burned by the bank with the 0% interest.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you're back in the frame. You want to be the producer? And we'll just have a camera pointing right at you. You'll be like Googling shit.
All right, I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back.
All
Welcome
right.
back.
Before we wrap this up, who you guys got for the MVP for NBA? I mean, there's three main:
Who are the three main? Let's get the rundown.
Embiid, Giannis, and Joker.
Who's that guy who everybody hates on Memphis?
Oh, Brooks.
Ja?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
MVP right there.
He's a way better Draymond Green, I'll tell you what.
Dude,
Yeah,
Westbrook
he's
called
like
him
he's like an enemy.
No.
Westbrook called him stank ass breath. Dylan Brooks.
That was
that was so funny.
no, that was a deep fake video.
Oh, never mind. It was deep fake.
Deepfakes have been coming out looking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That one actually you could tell was a deep fake.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
he's standing there, but his mouth is all like.
Yeah, but deep fakes have been coming out.
I'll go with Giannis.
It makes the most sense.
Did you see that video of when Lakers played the Clippers of LeBron get that and one, and then he stared down the Clippers bench and then Russ was like, "I don't give a shit. We're winning. We're gonna."
Yeah,
we're
they-
gonna
we
win."
I was
won.
going to say the Lakers lost that game.
Yeah,
I think that's
as
the
they
first-
have the last 11 times. They
Yeah,
played.
can't beat us.
Who's us? Oh, you still a Clipper fan. Both you guys.
I've been a Clipper fan, so like
Josh made me a Clipper fan, so
Yeah, both you guys are slow.
you don't like.
You don't have a
teams.
team, so it's like,
Yeah.
What's your?
Because Trey has commitment issues.
I like players. I
Bro.
go where they go.
Kind of.
Where we go one, we go all.
Yep.
Who's your favorite player?
At the moment,
Ooh, yeah.
new age, Ja Morant.
I like his shoe.
It's the Kyrie, but
I think you like Ja.
I think it looks better than the last couple Kyries.
it's the
Do you
new
like-
Kyrie, but without Kyrie's name on it.
Do you like Ja more because of after Gungate?
His incident.
Yeah, I like the bad boys.
Yeah,
But before Ja
That's
Ja
fake
held the
bad boy,
gun.
'cause if I don't
for
think
real.
like nobody holds a gun like that.
Before Ja held the gun, I would say this season, my favorite new player that is balling is that Pablo Banchero.
Banchero.
Don't you have him on your team?
Yes, he does. I would say Halliburton shined.
Tyrese Halliburton is a
Shined out.
baller too,
Insane.
dude.
Dude, Nufo didn't even know who he is. I'm like, have you not been watching basketball? He's like one of the hottest fucking players. But
That-
he's just on a
Baller.
shit team.
What's his name?
Oh no, they're not
Dude from
shit.
OKC is a Fashion
Oh.
Nova.
Shea.
Shay.
Yeah.
Shay's tight. I like
Giddy's
Shea.
good too. The
Josh
white
Giddey,
dude.
yeah.
But the other dude that you lucked out with, from the Suns to the
That guy, Miles?
Patty Mills.
No.
Miles Bridges.
Michael Bridges.
Mikel
Mikal Bridges.
Bridges. He shining out.
Ballin'.
Insane.
Well, that
Insane.
trio is already better than the.
The previous two,
Superstar
the Super Club. I know it's crazy.
Oh no, I got to ask you guys about what's up with Dallas.
Did you? They're getting investigated
Really?
because they set their last game. They weren't out yet, and they sat Kyrie and Doncic, and they're like, "What do
Because
you?"
they want to get the number one.
Yeah, they're like, "Dude, you can't. What are you doing?" I mean, but also,
Part of the game, right? Strategy.
Well, you
I
saw
think they weren't gonna win.
No, but you saw how their playoff chances from like 2 months ago were like 80%, and then it was like
Have you ever watched one of their
0.6%.
games? They don't play defense. No one. Like it's the worst. Like it's the most like uninteresting game to
well,
watch.
it's like it's all their like Max Strus or something like the superstars. They don't play no defense.
No.
What, they don't got Boban no more. He played defense, but
Boban.
and all they
he's-
do is they
he's-
shoot threes.
he's one of my favorite players. Boban.
Boban?
Bogdanovic. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a good.
Dude, did you
comedian.
see that?
I like his comedian.
Good
Act.
wholesome friendship with him and Tobias Harris,
Oh,
Bobby
yeah.
and Toby.
Yeah, yeah.
That was heartwarming. I
Did
love
you guys
that.
see him in that movie with Adam Sandler with all the basketball players?
No, I still haven't seen that movie. But you told me it was good.
It was
that
good.
Like the Hustler or something.
yeah, it was something like that. It was
Did
cool.
you see him in John Wick? That was like 2.
Boban?
right? John Wick 2, 3.
3.
Boban?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I only saw John Wick
He's-
one.
He got
3.
stabbed in the neck. It was
Oh,
cool.
was he like a Russian bad guy or something?
He's just a bad guy or something.
Is he Serbian? No.
Serbian.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, because he's Serbian because like Luke is Serbian, right?
Is that right?
I don't know. I just made that up.
So I would say that the one on paper that makes the most sense is Joker because he has the most triple doubles of the season. But
I don't like these scratch marks. Those are just too.
I mean, Giannis makes sense because it's
distracting.
They have the best record, and that fool's balling out. I don't understand Embiid. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's good, but I just think people are like, that's like a I feel bad for you award. Like, oh, Embiid, here, you have one.
I feel as long as I live, the Sixers will never make the finals. It could come down to like, there's so much talent on there, but the coach.
They've made the finals while you've been alive.
Yes, they actually have.
Well, I mean, like going on from
Currently.
Oh,
now.
well.
They're never going to make the finals.
As they are right now.
Mm.
What's crazy is how
Blow up the team.
Harden's. I would say Harden had a mean fall from
Something
grace
personal.
of his skill.
It's a little personal because I don't like Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
a terrible
Doc.
coach.
He's awful, god awful.
Yeah.
Like if Kerr, do you think Kerr's a good coach?
No,
He must be.
I think he's a passive coach.
He must be good enough
He's
to
good
have them
talent.
win 5.
Yeah,
four.
because like I
You have
mean,
to be
like
good enough
look,
to win
I
4.
think Golden State was good enough to where they can have Doc Rivers as a coach and they could still win the championship.
I
But,
think
like,
they would have choked with Doc. That fool's king of the choke.
No,
no, but I think the players are that good to where like
the
they
core
would,
of
like,
the Warriors was built on the back of Mark Jackson.
Oh, for sure.
He
Yeah,
was
for
a
sure.
coach.
yeah.
For
So
sure.
they brought that over with Steve Kerr, and he basically Eric Spoelstra a situation and walked into
I would say the one they won last year was not based
a
on that.
great situation. Yeah, you're right.
That was
They
hard.
only have 3. That core is
But they had
But
KD.
their bench is deep though. They have like
Yeah.
a lot of young talent.
Poole sometimes sucks though.
Bro, he went 0 for 10 last night.
Yeah,
he
see.
fucked up my shooting percentage.
Yeah, man. Sometimes
But he was probably maybe my best pick this season though, because like when Curry was out, he's great stepping up, but like he was fucking terrible last night.
yeah. The new coach for Boston is good.
Isn't
Youngest coach ever.
Mark Jackson coaching again?
I don't know.
Because that was pretty sad. Like he got all the glory. Like Mark Jackson, like you said, he was really the one that brought him up from nothing.
Yeah. The dude who was the assistant coach at Golden State, who's now the coach of Sacramento, that fool must be a good coach.
Yeah, 'cause-
Sacramento.
Well,
like, come
Sacramento
on.
always had talent. They've always had a lot of talent, but they've never had a good coach. Because like Fox, he's amazing, always been amazing. But like they stacked
They
them.
have a random group of people.
Well, they
though.
got Sabonis.
Yeah, but they have like Herter. I mean, he's good, but it's like they got some.
B plus at best.
No, but I'd say maybe their coaching staff
I
is
think they
like
made them
is
better,
really
though.
good. Because like look at
get the most out
the
of them.
Clippers coaching staff of like all the players that came off the Lakers or whoever, and they became really good. Like they were probably going to exit the league in a couple of years, and then they came to the Clippers. Like Reggie Jackson
Yeah,
became a starter
yeah.
because they didn't really have any other starters. But
But
then like
he played good.
look at Batum.
Yeah,
Like look at fucking besides not like Lou Will, but like look at
Lou Will was great.
Who was their former sixth man of the year that like he went to the
Jamal Crawford.
No.
What team you talking about?
He
Kennard?
No,
No, he wasn't though.
he was like he's a power forward / very small center.
What team you talking about?
He went from the Clippers to then he was on the Lakers and he's just been bouncing
Oh,
around. since-
Zubac?
No, fuck, what's his name? They used to call him like the machine, like Montrez.
Oh yeah.
Look at him, like he was so good on the Clips, and then
Yeah,
like he's been trash on
garbage
every other
now.
team.
No offense,
I-
bro, but full offense.
I think Lakers have a fucking trash coaching staff and front office.
It's proven.
It's been better. It's gotten better since Magic left, but like very slowly.
That
Still
kid
not
Austin
good.
Reeves is good though.
Yeah.
He's not too bad.
Yeah, surprising. I never, don't know anything about him.
Who do you think's winning the MVP?
I don't really care, but I want MB doing probably especially because like he might not win a chip
See,
if he stays on. If he stays
Yeah.
on Philadelphia. Philadelphia's trash.
They ain't the ones.
They
No,
never
that's
will.
not
be
the
ones.
process.
Can't trust it.
No,
Trust what process
There
are
is
you
no
guys been
process.
trusting? Because
They've
like
been
I would
trusting
not
it.
trust it, but at this point it's
Well,
been
they fully
5
trusted
years.
it. They bought in. Let me tell you what.
the only person like at least Fultz plays at least Markel got a
Came
shot
back
back
around.
and he
Came back
plays
around.
pretty damn good.
Was Simmons ever good?
I wondered that.
I don't know.
Was he ever that good? Like
How do
he
you only
can't
put
shoot.
like, yeah?
It must have been he had like some explosive promise, And everyone was like, "Oh!"
Did he used to dunk or something? Like and put.
He was only inside. Like he had no
I
outside
think
shots.
he's just
so.
he's bigger for his position, right?
Yeah.
What was
so I
he like,
think-
small forward or something?
Yeah, I think he was like a small.
It's
So
like
I
a
I think
think
he ran point toe too, didn't he?
he could probably handle the ball. That was the
Yeah.
thing. So
I
he was
think he
like,
ran-
But how do you handle the ball if you ain't got an outside shot?
At
You
all.
got no perimeter game. Like how do you do that?
Also,
Rajon Rondo.
Oh,
He-
true.
at least he came
But
out with
I don't think
clutches.
Ben Simmons is like a playmaker. Like Rajon Rondo, he's a fucking. He makes plays. You know.
You just asked a question and I gave you an answer.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true. Yeah.
Left me with no choice except for to agree with you.
So I mean, he had no shot. Like he was missing free throws as a point guard.
Yeah.
Like you'd rather have Shaq on the
Well,
line than
it's
Rondo.
funny because it's like he's like the only player I would know like consistently where he's like driving up and it's like semi-open lane, like, and he would fucking
He
just
passed.
dish it
Yeah,
out.
he dished it out.
Those
He's
would
like-
be the funniest plays where he would literally
Basket's like this
drive
far
to
away.
the lane,
He's
lay
like
up
going
wide
right
open,
here,
and then
and
look
then
for a
kick it out,
pass.
kick it out to the side,
Yeah.
kick it out to the corner. You know.
Look for a pass. Like he would, yeah. He would never shoot wide open. He'd be like, I'm not shooting.
No way.
Yeah, no. but
He'd be
he's-
like,
he would. Yeah, no. It's been a weird season. I don't like the play-ins. It's messed up our fantasy. I don't like that.
yeah.
I don't like it.
playing tournament.
It's all for money too, because the ratings on those are like, I guess, really high.
Yeah, because people want to see their team come in, and it's like it's fucked up. Like, what team's going to that thing?
Is it
It's the
7
top-
and 8?
It's like
It's
it's the
Or is it
top.
8,
It's the
9?
6.
it's 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah.
and like on both sides of the league, there's some pretty alright teams. I mean, West Coast is funny. You're
I
gonna
just feel
have
bad for 7 and 8. They're like, we've already made
Yeah.
it into the playoffs, and now you're all
3
telling
years ago
us
we would have had this.
And
What do you
then
mean?
Make us play again.
Yeah.
you gotta keep playing.
The fucking order of the playing tournament has been because like I think the Lakers only have like one more loss and one less win than the Clippers now.
Yeah. I'm sure Clippers are gonna win today and tomorrow though.
Who are they playing? Oh, I think Clippers are playing the fucking Suns.
Yeah, but the
Playoffs
Suns are
start
gonna sit everyone.
next week or following week.
Next week. Well, the play-ins start on Tuesday,
Play-in start Tuesday.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like the league is
and then it just
ending.
goes boom, 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 and then they
You
start.
you ready to win or what?
I've exhausted my trades. I'm doing what I can, man. I'm doing what I can.
I was his insider.
I had some insider.
He told me
trading.
about that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just picking up any
Even
Sean
though
Jones.
this fool didn't even listen,
At
picked
all.
up ball like a bum yesterday.
I was trying to.
That was the most bum. I looked at you. I was like, he literally picked up a bum, and you know what you got from it?
bum stats.
Just-
It's fucked up. If I would have like, if I would
Damn,
have,
bro.
Bum stats.
if I would have dropped PJ Washington and picked up anyone else, I would have got that fucking.
we
win.
were.
That-
It was
that win.
literally all
did,
you
did you
needed
see
was
our
Yeah.
a
was so
rebound,
fucking
or no,
close.
you needed an assist or
a steal or a block or something like that?
you
Because it
needed
was like
two, just one of those.
because you won.
two.
It was 4-3-2, right? I've never lost any series like that. It's never been
That's
that close.
brutal.
It was 4-3-2.
That's fucking crazy. And like it's fucked up because like at the beginning of the day, I was like, oh, I don't have this. I have to get like fucking 9 blocks or 9 steals or something. No way I'm gonna get that in one day. And then I actually got it, and I was like,
Drew Holiday saved me because he had like 5 steals that game.
I mean, he is a defensive menace, man.
It was like, yeah, it was. I thought Josh had it because I was like, he had like 2 people playing. I was like, all he needs is an assist or a steal, and he had like 10 minutes left, 2 people in. I was like, it's over.
Damn. Frustrating.
yeah. I was like, because you go in with that mentality of like, I'm not gonna win it. I'm not gonna win it. So you're like kind of down already. But then I was like, but whenever it actually happens, it hurts.
That's how I've been
It hurts
all
real bad.
playoffs.
Yeah,
I didn't even
dude.
think I was gonna beat him. I beat him.
That was garbage.
I didn't think I was gonna beat you.
I think you beat me.
I was like going into it, I was like, because like I've always had this thing where I'm losing going into like the Saturday, and then by Sunday I always win,
Yeah.
and then it didn't happen. It just didn't happen.
All I know is next year my two first picks are going to be the ones that never get
Hurt?
injured. Yeah,
That's what I was
man.
telling. 'Cause I couldn't drop Halliburton.
I think I don't get that. You should have been able to.
Everybody gets.
I don't know why you can't drop.
No,
I-
you
I was
you
able to
can.
drop
You have to like go to them and you have to drop them. You can't do a trade and drop them. You have to actually go to their like thing and drop them.
Oh,
You can't
Damn,
drop your
now-
you can't
now
drop
you-
your
now you know.
you can't drop your number one pick unless
you-
they get injured.
Yeah.
Like they're out for the
They're
season.
out.
Then you can.
Yeah.
But if like for your number two or something, you have to go to their thing and then manually drop them. You can't try and pick up someone and then drop them through that.
You would have been
manually.
dropped.
Mm.
Well, you live and you learn.
You look at that list now too, and everyone's starters are based. The whole open is like
Out.
Everybody.
They are out.
Yeah. Like 6 of my guys that were like my number one, I meant like my top six, they're all injured.
Dude, I was supposed to go into yesterday with a full lineup, and then like 4 of my starters didn't play. It was like Sabonis, KD, fucking all the hitters. You know, my hitters. They
And
fucking-
with that, we've just given you insider info for next year. Wrap it up.
Yo, B, wrap it up.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe. That's what we got all for this week. See you
You're
guys
cool.
next